Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sunday Night Pizza. I am your host, Marty, and I thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Before we get to the pizza tonight, someone requested a certain kind of pizza, and that someone is my friend Molly. Put a picture up. I always point the wrong way on this stupid thing. Throw a picture up of Molly, not throw up Molly. We'll throw up a picture of Molly, and Molly is the copy editor on my forthcoming book, Confessions of a Spiteful Writer. We're up to chapter 15 on that. I still got about 5 more to write, so I'm hoping to get it done this year. We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario will be 2026. So anyway, Molly is the copy editor of the book. Every writer needs a copy editor. But, and I write about this in the book, a good copy editor can make you look so good, like what Molly does. Molly always improves my work. Thank you, Molly, for the great work you do. So a good copy editor really can make you look a lot better, but a bad copy editor can really fuck you. And not in a good way. And I've had examples of that. I write about this in the book. I've worked with really good copy editors like Molly. She's always done a great job, doing a great job on the book too. Thank you, Molly. Or bad ones. One of the worst ones ever was for an article I wrote for the New York Post. I'll quickly tell this, then we'll get into the pizza. But I thought of this thinking about Molly and copy editors and a layout editor too. Really screwed this up. So anyway, the year is 2007. I'm living in New York City. A friend of mine, I think he was the business editor for the New York Post. Well, he gives me a call one afternoon. He said, hey, they're trying to get somebody. He said, would you be interested in doing a freelance piece for the Post? And I hadn't done freelance for a long time. And I'm like, yeah, what is it? He said they want somebody to go out in a Santa suit. We got the Santa suit and be a bad Santa in New York after the movie Bad Santa. Go to crazy places, do nutty stuff, and nobody here wants to do it. I'm like, you're kidding me. That sounds like a lot of fun. He said, that's exactly what I told the editor. He said, I know a guy who might just do this for free. So I said, well, no, I want to be paid. He said, no, you'll get paid decently. And he said, all you got to do is think of like 5 places to go to be a bad Santa, bar, whatever, wherever you want to go and be a bad Santa. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. He said, okay, here's the editor's name. I told her you'd be calling her. Call her up, talk to her about it. So I did all that anyway to kind of squeeze the story down. We get it all set up to do it. I think I'm doing it on like a Monday or Tuesday. It's supposed to come out that Friday. So I'm kind of excited about this. It's the New York Post, and which everybody in New York reads. So get the Santa suit. That in itself was a lot of fun because I walked all the way from 16th. We met. I had to meet the photographer Liz. We met somewhere around Times Square, like 42nd, 43rd. So I went from 16th to like to middle of Times Square in a Santa suit, with people yelling at me, yo, Santa! People are screaming. It was really funny. So we meet at this corner, and some of the places I chose a strip club, an OTB, a bar, Hooters, a bunch of places. And the idea was to go and be a bad Santa. Well, doing stories like this, I mean, you really got to get involved in them to make things happen for the story. Not everybody can do stories like this because you have to do interaction, but it was a ton of fun. Liz, who was the photographer, was really good at what she did. And first place we went to was a strip club called Lace, somewhere in Times Square. So we go there. There's a hostess wearing fishnet stockings, also a stripper, she told me, and thrilled. They took some photos of her on my lap, sitting on Santa's lap. And we're flirting with each other. I ask her if she's a naughty girl, and she's like, oh, Santa, I can be naughtier than you could ever imagine, and saying stuff back and forth to each other. And she's thrilled she's going to be in the New York Post. She kept saying, I can't believe I'm going to be in the New York Post. She's like, I can take this up on stage with me. I'll get so many tips. And I said, it's coming out Friday. And she's like, hey, you know what? I'm working Friday till midnight. Why don't you bring a copy and we can hang out in the club for a couple hours? And then she joked. She said, I get off at midnight. You'll probably get off about 2 a.m. I'm like, ho, ho, ho. It sounds good to Santa. And then she said this line to me. I'll put up the picture's already up. I'm sure I put it up already. Then she throws this line out. She's like, oh, Santa. She said, I got something you can stuff that's a lot more fun than a stocking. And I mean, so I can't believe this. So I'm like, well, we'll see you this Friday. I'll bring you a coat. Oh, I can't wait. And she was all excited. So I mean, looked like I was going to be having stripper sex that Friday after the article comes out. So now I'm kind of excited about it. So we went ahead and through the whole day. We won't go to the Hooters. We do the article. I go home. I write it up, give it to the editor the next day. Friday comes around. Now I'm all excited for it to come out. And this is where the copy editor and the layout editor come into play. So I run to a newsstand before I go into work, get the New York Post, flip through it, find it. It's a full page article. I'll put a copy. I don't have a physical copy of it anymore. I had a fire a couple of years ago, and I think I lost it in that. Luckily, I'd scanned it in. So I'll put the actual article up. Two heartbreaking things happen. I look for the picture of me and this stripper. Not there. What did they use instead of the stripper picture sit on Santa's lap with her fishnet stockings? They put this photo up of me with dollar bills in front of the club. And I'm like, I can't fucking believe this. My stripper sex just went out the window. So now I'm disappointed with that. I'm like, son of a bitch. Now I go to read the article, and this is where the copy editor comes in. My lead line, the editor for this piece said to me, write it like, you don't like Christmas, you hate it, but you know what? This year you're going to try and get into it. You're going to put on a Santa suit, go around New York, and really try and get into it. So my lead line for the article was, when it comes to Christmas, I'm ho-ho hopeless. Maybe not the greatest line ever, but I thought it was pretty good for a lead line. When it comes to Christmas, I'm ho-ho hopeless. And they changed it. A copy editor changed it from that to this. I ho-ho hate Christmas. I read that, the very first line with I scanned it in. I'll put it up. It's hard to read because I had to enlarge it. But my name was right above it. And I'm like, son of a bitch. It just kind of ruined the whole thing. So that's how a copy editor can wreck a story. And a fucking layout editor ruined my stripper date. So anyway, that's my copy editor story. Molly is a great copy editor. Like I say, she was a copy editor for People of Peoria, for Fish Wrap, and for my forthcoming book. She's doing a great job with that. Thank you, Molly. She requested a gluten-free pizza. Now, we've tried, and I found this Udi's gluten-free. Thin crust, pepperoni pizza. We've done a gluten-free in the past. Right now, I can't think of the name of it. But I didn't like it. The crust had a weird texture to it, but I thought, you know what? Maybe it wasn't the fact that it was gluten-free. Maybe, I can't think of the name of that thing. After the break, after the 3, 2, 1, I'll let you know. I'll go look. I really need to prepare for these. Well, anyway, I thought maybe there is one that isn't bad. So there was another one at Schnucks called Udi's gluten-free. So Molly, you suggested it. Thanks for the suggestions. Thanks for your great copy editing. And there's a good copy editor, Molly, bad copy editor, whoever did that, injustice at the New York Post. So anyway, there's that story. It's in the oven cooking right now. So we will be back to you in 3, 2, and 1. We are back. Pizza's out of the oven. It looks really good, but we've been fooled by good-looking pizzas in the past. Gluten-free pizza, suggested by my friend Molly, who's copy editing my forthcoming book, Confessions of a Spiteful Writer. Let you take a look at it right here. It's looking good. Always the tricky thing of going back with the pizza. But again, I'll put up a picture like I always do. So there it is. It looks really good. And it's that gluten-free texture I'm afraid of, but we shall see how it is. Show you the slice action here. The crust is super thin. There's the slice itself. Like I say, it's super thin, just the way I like it. Lots of pepperoni on it. Oh, the hot sauce. We have a new kind of hot sauce here. And I used all of it on this pizza because they're tiny little bottles. But I ordered this thing, and I just about spilled the pizza. It's a hot sauce sampler. Viva la picante. Picante? Is that how you say that? Hot sauce sampler. They're like fighters. And here it is inside. The heat in the ring. Can you stand the heat in the ring? There's all the hot sauces. You can see one is gone from there. That is because that is tonight's hot sauce that I used. Here it is. It's habanero, so it should pack a kick. Anxious to try this new hot sauces. We'll have a new one every week. Maybe throw in a little bit of that Butch's now and again. Okay, let me get this slice back up. Here's the slice. It's Sunday night. Let's take a bite of gluten-free pizza. I mean, the crust looks good. So there's a pepperoni right here. The crust is a lot better on this. Pleasant surprise. Um, Still a little different than regular pizza, but this is a big improvement. And the taste of this is really good. The sauce is good, cheese. That habanero is really packing some heat. This is 1,000% better. The other one, I can't remember. The texture was really strange. This is a little different than regular pizza. Wow. Boy, that hot sauce. But no, the cheese is good, pepperoni. The sauce is really coming through good on this too. Mm. Yeah, if I didn't know this was gluten free, I wouldn't have guessed it. Try the back crunch. Mm. This is a good pizza. I would try it again. One more bite because as always, I'm starving. Yeah, I really like that pizza. It had a good flavor to it. Like I say, if I didn't know that a little tea here. If I didn't know it was gluten free, I couldn't have guessed that. So thanks for the suggestion, Molly. Taught us a lesson that you shouldn't judge everything by one pizza. The sauce was really good on that, which, as I've said before, sometimes on frozen pizza, you just don't get any sauce. Good sauce, good cheese. I would recommend it. I would buy this again. Udi's gluten free pizza, pepperoni, thin crust. Give it a rating here. The crust is just a little bit down from a normal crust, and again, that's only because I knew. I'll give it from 1 to 10. We'll give this an 8.9. Recommended. Try it out. If you're gluten free, I highly recommend it to gluten free people that can't eat gluten. Uh, my friend Mike explained what it was on the other one, and I still didn't really get it. But anyway, thanks to Molly for the suggestion, for forcing me to go out and try another gluten pizza, opening my eyes up a little bit. So thanks to Molly for the suggestion. Thanks for your great copy editing. Hopefully the book will be out soon. And this has been Sunday Night Frozen Pizza. I want to thank all of you for tuning in.